All right. We're live. Here we go. Hey, guys. Welcome back to the Young Old Guys podcast. Young Old Guys meaning we're like middle age.
Sounds so silly. Like it's a real company and shit. We're just four dudes in a basement.
It's four dudes in a basement.
Friday night.
On a Friday night. Here we go.
Drinking and talking shit.
Yeah, we are drinking a lot, aren't we?
Yeah, some good stuff.
And
What's Friday night?
And this guy's rolling.
This guy's on my hand.
This guy's rolling.
It's another vice.
Hey, cops.
All right.
Celebrate New Jersey.
Yeah, come on, bring it.
Hey, anyway, we're back at it again. I'm Tony B. We got Enrique. We got a line, and we have a special guest today, Carlos, joining us for the first time.
Oh, I like that special.
You like that? You like that special guest? Special guest. Yeah. So this is his first time on a podcast, right? You've never been on a podcast, right?
No,
this is our second time. Believe me.
Welcome.
Yeah. We don't have any kind of experience either. So anyway, pretty much this show is just pretty much free for all. We speak about whatever comes up. Any topics, any world events, any personal.
I have been
here we go
every time now talking about something with somebody and that fucking shit pops up and I'm like, hold on a second. I whip out my phone. I got a little notes section. Yeah. Podcast topics and I just write it down.
I've been doing them too.
How many you got?
I got like 12 topics to talk about.
Yeah, I've been crossing mines off as we talk about them. I'm serious, bro.
Bro, there's so many things to talk about, and there's so many episodes that we want to do.
Now it's getting to the point, like, you know what? I wouldn't mind talking about that with these motherfuckers over here.
Yeah. So, what do you got on your mind today? Shit, even Carlos, you got anything on your mind today?
No, because it was kind of like
it was spur of a moment. We were down a guy. God bless you, Ricky.
Yeah, exactly. And then
I hope you don't have COVID.
R.I.P.
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 Get that ass checked out.
It could be COVID. So
gonorrhea,
we appreciate you
sexually transmitted
thinking
disease.
About us and our safety.
You know what? We should call him.
I think you should.
Yeah, somebody connect to the Bluetooth and call him.
I think I might already do it.
Check up on him, you know.
Check up on him,
check up on him. You know?
He probably got that.
Well, we can do that later.
We'll call him later.
Because I don't want to bang it on him.
All right,
like, all right, fuck you, we out.
Yeah,
we got shit to talk about.
So, just a couple things. Last podcast, my wife was really mad at me. I think we talked about this a little bit.
We were talking about it
a little bit.
She said, she was telling me not to talk about women.
Well,
not to talk about personal things.
Oh.
Which is kind of hard. And
Yeah.
then, what was the other thing that she said to me?
Or what though?
Just a bunch of shit.
What's she gonna do?
Yell at me, dude. You don't live with her.
Yeah, I know, but like
with her 24 hours.
Yeah,
but like how she can't put that up forever though, right?
Bro.
We're talking about the free will.
I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. All right.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I hope you do it. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna respect.
Is she gonna
some
fight
of her
you or
wishes.
something?
She might fight me. I don't know. I'm a little scared of her.
But I mean, like, is she gonna win?
No, she's not gonna win.
That's funny though. But my wife was the opposite. She was like,
"Oh, I want to hear more."
Yeah, she was. That's what she said. She's like, because we've been married for now, like I think it's 7 years, right?
Yep.
Damn, 7
Something
years.
like that. Yep.
And been together for like over 12 or whatever. So she's been around all his guys and everything like that. And she knows that when we run away, you know, we get a couple vices in us and we start talking shit. And she's never been there to hear it. And now she felt like she was that fly on the wall, finally hearing.
Yeah, she can hear everything we talk about.
We think and what we say. And I was
so she actually enjoyed the last podcast.
Well, she kind of, I think she knows everyone already. She kind of knew some of the topics. I think it was she doesn't know you though.
Yeah.
She gonna learn though.
She gonna learn today. She's gonna learn today.
How much information I give?
Yeah, but she was like, like I think it's healthy. I think it's good for y'all. I think the first one was pretty deep. I mean, we got on some crazy stuff, but like the idea of it is just we're hanging out.
Yeah.
On a continuous basis.
Yeah.
And
because we don't do that.
Right.
Often.
We don't do that. We got all this shit going on. And second is that we are venting and releasing feelings and doing that as a group, and that, you know, increases our friendship.
Well, you know what? That brings me to that first topic that it kind of bridges off of what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. I'm ready.
All right. You ready?
I'm
so
ready.
I saw something on Facebook. Is it healthy for a man to tell another man that he loves him?
Yes.
Well, wait. Well, depends.
Como, I don't mean.
I saw the same. I think I saw the same thing that you saw.
Like
Yeah.
more like a
Friend?
friendship,
like
love?
us, friends. Like
Yeah.
we tell each other,
But
look,
that's
you
the
know what?
thing.
I love you.
They said that.
I love you, man. I love you, man.
But no, they were saying that it's a muscle that men should flex. I think that's kind of how they worded it.
Something
in the
like yeah.
meme. It
I
was
think
like
it was the
this is
same. It was the same one. Yep.
I think is more in men's or more action. Like if you show me how much you love me or for all the things that you do for me. Instead of a woman is different. They want you to say it. We don't. I mean, it's my feeling. I think.
Yeah, no. What I'm talking about, like a friend.
That's what I'm saying. Even
Yeah.
with a friend.
Yeah. So like, if I'm telling you, you know what, Carlos, I love you, man. Like everything you do, you're awesome. I love you. Is that gay?
no.
No,
I don't think it's gay.
I don't think it's gay.
I think
right?
Well, we're
Isn't it-
coming from a different background too. Like to me, like coming from a Latin background, like it's okay to show affection like that, but it's limited.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like my dad's not gonna be like, he'll sneak a "I love you" when something serious happens, or you at a funeral or something, and you see your brother and your mom just die. You say that shit out loud and to each other that way.
Right. No, but I can see brothers like me and my brother tell each other we love each other all the time. I'm just talking about friends. Just
Well, I think it stems off of that also from the family because you do what you do with your friends.
I guess you'll consider them
I think
family. Yeah.
I think I feel different about it now than I did when I was younger. Like I thought that it was a little, a little weird to say it.
Appropriate. I mean, not appropriate.
Appropriate. No, I don't even know
You know what? Maybe not even appropriate. It's just, well, yeah, I guess it is kind of. It's just not the or not even thinking about it on that level. Because I was young, even up to like fucking 16, 15, like you didn't really even know what love was, like on a level that you just know from your parents. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like even like up to that point, I never had an incident or something to be like, you know what? Oh, I really love that dude. Like that like our relationship not being together kind of like hurts in a way. So when you get older to that, I mean, like that's when you realize it. But then I was okay with saying it. I don't know.
Why are you staring at me like that? Like,
I think Alain has said it.
Yeah, I said it to Enrique multiple times.
But that's another thing too. Like if you say it so much and you're just blah blah, I love you, motherfucker, you the best. It's like, all right, he's fucking around, he's playing around, and it doesn't put the stank on it when you're like at a down and your boy just comes over and was just like, no, I love you.
Like an emotion.
It's like whatever you're going through.
Moving out, blocking the camera.
My fault.
Like you had a passing or something, and it's just like, bro, I'm here for you. Whatever you need, I love you. I want you to do great and all this stuff. You hug and you leave. Like that's a real moment.
You know what? I think you said that when my mom passed away. I think you did say that.
I did say that
Yeah,
because
when
that
we're
was
outside
appropriate
talking.
and
Yeah.
it was something that I felt right there was true. I know like it's tough and like I've never experienced a parent loss, so I was like, yo, like this dude, I know he's going through something, so it's just being consoling and being serious. That,
So
like, if you do need
your
anything,
parents are still alive, right?
No, my dad died when I
So-
was 7.
Seven.
Oh,
So he was
then
very
you were-
young.
You were very young. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
No, well, both of his parents died. Shoot, not too long ago, right? About 5.
I think I think your father died from heartbreak.
Yeah. When my mom passed away, I could definitely saw my dad's face. When we went to the funeral, I could definitely see his face.
He was like a different person.
he
I
was
know
a
like his
different
health
person.
was kind of declining, like, but I hear that so much about people that when they're like together and married for so long and so tight,
That's a real thing, right?
That
Yeah,
way.
it is. It is.
Heartbreak.
like someone dies, the next parent normally dies within like months,
Especially
after.
when they experience so many years together.
Yeah. So because they died a month apart, was it?
Oh wow.
Yeah, that was so crazy.
That's
bro.
crazy. Yeah, a month apart.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how long were they together?
I don't think we're gonna get an exact number
Yeah.
from
Yeah, I don't
Alain.
think you
He's like, yo,
remember.
they was there before I was there, and they there
like
after.
60
I was
years,
there.
man. Like no, like
No, they
nothing.
can't
Like
be
30, about 30 years.
30 years.
I'm
Hold
like,
on,
50
how old
years?
was your
No.
mom?
No, 50 years.
How old was your mom?
You don't even know.
50
Exactly.
Because
don't
your
ask me the same fucking
your
question.
brother and sister. How old are your brother and sister? Like 40 something?
My brother's 40 and my sister's 39.
Okay, so 40 years old, right? So that's 40 years
She's
right there.
older than I am. Yeah, I guess she is.
Dorothy is older than us.
She's low key like.
She's low key.
No,
young.
She's always been out of the picture though.
Holy
like
shit.
Like she never been in any of the schools with us or anything.
No, I think my
She's
sister's
older than us.
No, I
then.
think my sister's older than 39. I'm sorry.
Who's older, Alex or you?
My brother's older.
I mean, not you. Okay, so then how
Yeah.
old is he?
He's about 44, I believe.
Okay, so then
I lied.
Yeah.
Hold on. Pause.
I'm definitely gonna pause this straight
Because this is
I'm
real
definitely-
fucking bad that you don't know any of the ages. Okay, you don't know when they got married. That's cool. You should know the ages of your siblings, though.
bro,
Let's change the subject.
Nonetheless, they've been married for a very long
they're
time.
a very long.
long time. Yes.
More than 30 years.
Yeah.
It
Yes.
had to be more than 30
More
years.
than
'cause
what?
you're damn near-
38? No, the 36.
how old are you? 36.
You're 36. You're turning 37 this year coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No. Next year.
because you're a year behind us.
Look,
though.
all of us are under 40, so I'm sure they've been married more than 40 years.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
And they died how long ago? 5?
Oh my goodness.
It seemed like it was just
It's
yesterday.
a bunch
though.
of fucking numbers, Tony.
Yeah.
Yo, you
It's been.
don't think about this stuff?
No, I do. Honestly, yo.
It's been like
it's
4 years, I would say, probably off the top of my head. 3-4 years.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
No, it's been 4 years.
About 3-4 years, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
No, honestly, yo, it's hard. It's really hard thinking about that kind of stuff, man. I try to not think about it, but
I feel like talking helps, though, doesn't it?
I don't know, man. It's, I mean, my side, I don't think talking helped. I mean, I had my dad died when I was really young, so I pretty much don't know him.
Mm-hmm.
But I totally, completely erased him out of my memories. I don't even.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, shit.
I don't remember chilling with him. I know
What?
I went to school with him. He
Mhm.
was driving me to school every day. I don't remember nothing.
But you don't remember anything about
What was it, a negative thing that you kind of blocked them out, or was it just like time?
No, well, actually, I don't. It's like it was. I was too young, I guess, and when I tried to remember what happened,
Yeah, it's tough, especially when you're like
Yeah,
5
so
or
I-
6.
you
Yeah.
don't
I was no, actually, I was eight
You were
years
8.
old. Yeah, so I really experienced some stuff with him, but
Mhm.
I guess it was kind of like a how do you say a way to not feel sad, just not remember.
Mhm. Just
Oh,
not
man.
thinking about it.
Exactly.
I think Alon's doing that too, though.
Yeah, I would say.
You know what? That's what I felt when he was.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. That's
I
exactly.
felt like he
Yeah,
just.
like it's so emotional that
Oh,
you don't
yeah.
want to like right now you're like I don't want to fucking cry talking about my parents, but it's I don't know. See, I feel like it's like healing. It's
It is. Talking about it is healing.
making it easier, like expressing like your feelings, letting people know how you feel. Because then I don't know, it just seems to work in whatever way. Like even if it's with your siblings, like like having your sister and your brother kind of know where you're at because you guys are spread over. I mean, well,
Yeah.
you're with your sister here, but your
Right.
brother's like on the other side of the country, and I know like your relationship was like really tight, and then he went over there, and then it was like non-existent because he's not physically there.
Right.
But and I know you had like with the death of the parents, it's like your downfall with your sister, but like I'm so happy that you guys like settled
You guys
whatever
worked it
and
out,
squashed
yeah.
it and worked it out.
Right.
And that's something that I told you too when you was really pissed off. I was like, bro, that's your sister though.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
If
I
anything were to
kinda-
happen,
I
like,
did think about what you're saying, and then I had clarity. I had to think about all this
well, yeah, you had to
stuff.
go, you had to mourn.
Yeah,
you had
basically,
to take your
yeah.
time to mourn first, and then you can deal with all the other shit.
Okay, so pretty much what I'm gathering is you can tell a man, a grown ass man, that you love him.
Yeah, and
Because
not in a sexual, none that way.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I'm bringing
Not
up.
sexual,
Okay,
but more
yeah,
as
yeah.
a more as a like a
So you're
family-
saying it's more like of a support thing. It's about support. Like, you know what, bro? I love you, and
I mean, not only support. I mean, you all also sharing, your feelings from the, from your brother, from your, from your friend.
yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I think it's important, but it's not necessarily saying the word. Probably just to show. You know what I mean? Like,
so, and I think men can feel when another man loves them, right? Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I wouldn't say that. I think everybody's
He's
different.
not feeling it for you. Like
He's
that.
No. But no,
you don't love me, bro?
no, it's not. It's not that. But you may think like, oh, like you've seen that plenty of times, or you experienced that, like, oh, like I thought you would know, or I thought you felt it, or you know what I mean. And the dude's like, nah, I didn't.
All right.
And then you're like,
So
assed out.
Yeah. So should we say it more often to our friends?
I think so. Yes, I think so. You guys can.
In a
In a non-gay way, though.
No,
I mean,
not in a
like
gay
I say,
way, not-
and I'm not being a homophobic or anything because I'm not like that.
No,
but
no.
I'm just talking more in the sense of like,
Here's
does a man need to hear that from another man? Like, is it important? But like, you know what? I wish my friends told me that they love me.
Well, here's the thing. I think it shouldn't be just a man. I think it's like everyone appreciates like when, love their way, even if it be like, serious, straightforward, or a pat on the back when, you do a good job, or your wife comes and give you a hug. You like that affection.
Right,
You like that thing.
But I'm just talking just men strictly.
So that's what I'm saying. So I'm saying in
yeah.
general, though, regardless of who it's coming from,
Yeah.
we like that thing. So I would still say, yes, it's still a good thing for you as a human being.
Right.
That you're you get some kind of glow or some kind of energy from somebody being, even if it's to a sad point of being there,
Right.
or to a point that just coming straight out, thank you, bro, I couldn't have done it without you.
Yeah.
Bro,
yeah.
you're my boy, and if you ever need me, I love you, right here.
That's awesome.
And then it's a different kind of energy, and I think it's something that culture nowadays is changing over to. I think a lot of the uprising, I don't want to make it seem like it's like the
You're saying
gay
that it's
movement,
easier now than it was
right?
20,
Well, yeah,
like 20
Because
years
of
ago.
That's
these,
true.
all these
Yeah.
steps of of the gay movement that people are making, and making it like
Right.
official everywhere, acceptant, we're here, all that kind of stuff makes it like you look at your feelings a little bit more and be like, it's okay to do that. I'm, not gay, but it's okay to say that you love somebody, or
Right.
put your hands on somebody in a
Yeah.
consoling way,
Yeah,
like
the
you don't feel like
consoling- yeah,
weird or
like
something
you're-
like that,
yeah.
you know?
You know
gonna
what?
hug- you're
I
gonna
think
hug a
I
man.
think I still got the old school idea of just showing by actions.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? That's how I grew up.
Yeah.
My grandfather. That's what I learned from him. So I guess that's
So
why
when
I'm-
you say actions, como que like
I don't know,
like can you
like
hug
for-
another
for-
man?
yeah. Well, that's part of it. Yeah. One of the things to show affection is hugging.
Yeah.
Or maybe a phone call. Hey, I heard, you got an accident, or, are you okay? You need something.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard you moving, bro. I mean,
I
just
can help
call
you.
me. Yeah, things like,
Yeah.
things like that.
Yeah, I think men don't do that often, and they should.
Yeah.
Well, you talking about say it or just
Yeah, be verbal about how they feel.
being upfront? Yeah.
Being upfront, like, you know what? Yeah, like you were saying, like, hey, I heard you got in an accident, or hey, I hear you're moving. Do you need help? Things like that.
You know what you make me that what you said kind of makes me think is I had a discussion with my wife like years ago, and we were like, all right, we were kind of, because I'm always kind of bashing her low key about her friends, and I'm like, like your friends aren't like my friends. How we were talking about before, like,
Yeah.
like it's really odd that we've been friends for over fucking 20-something years,
20-something years,
of our lives. We've known each other. So it's really odd. We find out that people only have friendships for like 10, 5 years. They don't have those real tight connections. And I was like kind of comparing my friends to her friends. And I was like, and I was like, you telling me like, so right now, if you got a call in the middle of the night, 2:00 in the morning, and your girl's like all the way in fucking Baltimore, you're going to just get up and roll out to help her and like make you think. And I'm like, how many like I was just kind of an asshole move, I'm sure, probably, but like that made me think also, like, how many people would I do that shit for? Like if I roll over and fucking a line calls me and she's like, well, you'd be mad doing it. I was like, yeah, I'll still be mad, but I'll do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's gonna hear my fucking mouth the whole way from
Exactly.
Baltimore
And I
to
heard that.
Delaware.
I heard that too. Ray. I heard it before.
I will
I
chew
felt
you.
that in my fucking
I
soul.
felt that.
Because we've done that on other things, but yeah, you're gonna hear my fucking mouth, but I'm still gonna do it because I love you, and I'm not gonna have you out there assed out unsafe. And the same thing is like, there's a very small group of friends that aren't blood that
Yeah.
I'd be like, you know what, I'm willing to do that.
Dead ass. Yeah.
Even though I'm willing to do that, I wouldn't expect you to know that that's out of love. You could assume that it's out of a deep friendship.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, oh, he feels bad for me or something. Like, he
Right.
knows I'm out here. I got no money. I got a flat tire. Oh, he feels bad for me. It's not like showing me that, yo, that dude got love for me because he's coming all the way down here.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I can see that.
But it's more like, fuck, I got to call Enrique. I know he's going to come down because it's out of love, but damn, I don't
I'm
want
about
to
to
wake
hear
him
his
up.
ass all.
No, and that's the that's the great thing about being like true friends is like you can be real with each other.
Yeah.
And like, oh, I gotta hear his
But
fucking mouth, but whatever, you know.
But
like,
establishing that, I think, is like another
That's
thing
hard.
too.
That's
we went through
years,
a lot
though.
of years to get to that level. To be like, you know what, these are like a handful of people I can contact about certain shit. Even though, like we talked about last episode, there's still a lot of shit that we didn't know about each other.
yeah,
You know,
no,
but it
there's always some
reflects that. I mean,
there's
like,
some
you hold
secret
that,
shit.
but I mean, we tight, but we're not like that. We don't
Yeah,
know each
and no,
other.
but you know, and not
things.
even just that though. I think we're actually good dudes, and you know, he was talking about moving. This is how I met this guy, kind of.
And kind of like I mentioned it because of
So that's out of love. Did you help him move?
I helped
Yeah.
him move his first house.
So is
Right,
that because
the
you
first
love him?
That's
that
the
was
first
my
house.
first house. Yeah.
No,
Does you love him?
Let me
But that's a
let me
good
give you a quick-
example.
it's a good example because, all right. So what happened was, and I'm gonna be real. We were closing. Were we closing on time? Probably. I
No,
don't.
we closed like a week and a half.
A week and a half later, whatever.
later, and it was in the middle of the week. So
middle of the week. So he lost his movers.
I lost all my people that gonna
So
help
you
me
know,
out.
like me and Priscilla were like, "Yo, what the fuck are we gonna do?" Like, because we always feel like it's our fault that we don't close on time or something.
So
And
was it? Okay.
Right. So
I'm gonna
you,
let you finish. Go ahead.
you start feeling guilty.
Right. You have that initial.
Yeah, you had, and that's when, and this is bringing back is this like actually being.
So he
good
was
human
a
being.
He was a client.
He was a client.
Okay.
He was a fucking
Because
client.
you guys work together now, though.
Now.
we
Yeah.
do. Now
Okay.
before I didn't know him from a can of paint.
Okay, so I'm sorry you had to set that shit up, Tony.
Yeah,
I'm thinking, all right, these guys are
well, no,
coworkers.
this is perfect. This is
now
perfect.
they become friends as coworkers. But all right, so he was a client.
Yeah.
Oh, that was that guilt, bro.
So
That
no,
was
well, Priscilla put the
Damn,
guilt on
I
me.
am taking your money
I'm
too.
gonna be real because I was like, I said, Priscilla, I am not moving people. I have to work, right? And so they're like, oh, you're gonna fucking move this, and you're gonna help them. I was like, I don't even know these people.
I know them, but I don't
The
know
worst
them.
part, he was moving things, and then you see him on the corner on the computer, like 'cause
working?
Yeah, you know why?
like,
Because we didn't have a clear.
we didn't have the clear to close yet, and
Yeah.
we were moving out things from my for the townhouse I used to rent.
Yeah, we didn't. That's right. I forgot about that.
And
He's over there
I
fucking
was
sweating bullets.
I'm sweating. I'm working. Yeah, and I'm sweating
and sweating.
bullets. Yep. I had the underwriter on fucking like
Yeah.
like yo, be on call. I need this. Like,
yeah.
but anyway, but besides that, like
Everything worked out.
Yeah, everything worked out that
Yeah,
same
no,
day.
thank God,
Oh my
yes.
god. So anyway, yeah. So Priscilla's like, no, you're fucking doing it. I was like, fuck, yo. You know what? Let me call Ricky. Help me out too, because
It did.
Ricky works in my office too, so he was supporting the file too. I was like, yo, you fucking helping us. Like if I'm paying you, you're fucking working like you clocking in and you're getting paid, right? so yeah, so Ricky and I just even just in general because we knew that he was a good fucking dude. Like you know what? We're gonna do it. We went out there fucking 2, 3, 4 hours later.
Yeah.
We were
Damn.
moving and got it clear to close and close the same day. We were like late, like 2 hours at closing, right?
Yeah,
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. We
oh,
ended
you
up
had to
closing
drive
at
to the
6.
meeting and shit, right?
Yeah, we had to go
Yeah.
to the attorney.
Fucking there all sweaty and shit from moving.
And then it turns out, no, because like, it's just fucking crazy. Like it's
It
a
was
side
a-
note.
yeah, it was
It
a
was just a fucking mess. So he had a gift, right? It was a gift.
Yeah, it was a gift.
He spent the gift money, but he replaced it with other money.
With other money. Yeah.
And then I had to fucking source that money. Oh shit! I hit your mute.
Yeah.
I yeah, it was just
It was crazy.
It was just
It was
crazy,
crazy.
but we made it happen. But I guess where I'm going with this is that like you're talking about friends,
Reel it in.
but yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're talking about friends and family or whatnot. But I think in the end, it goes with our heart though.
Yeah.
You know, like
you gotta be a good
just gotta be
man.
a good man.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
you talk about her friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, women aren't loyal.
I would. Yeah.
You trying to watch what you say?
No,
Wait,
I'm
hold
not
on.
trying to watch what I'm
No.
saying. I'm trying to think.
rewind.
Rewind.
Yeah.
You trying to watch what you say
No,
because you're not
no.
gonna hear this?
No, I would say not every woman is loyal.
And I agree with you on
I
that one.
will say that
There's
my
no
wife
strong
is-
friendships.
my wife is loyal, yes.
Your wife
she would be the
is
type
loyal.
that would drive to Baltimore for any of her friends that she sees.
But you're saying that it's not
handful.
reciprocal. It's not.
Well, it's not. Yeah, I don't visibly see it. I would say that because I'm not on her phone. I don't read her text messages. So she could be getting text messages every day. Good morning. How you doing, girlfriend? Hey, let's hit this day strong. You know, that kind of shit too. That builds that relationship. But I can count on fucking 2 fingers how many times one of them has been to the house, to our house. I can count on another that like less than 3-4 times.
Is that friendship?
So to me,
is that real friendship?
Well, that's the thing. To me, it's not. And of course, then now talking out loud, listening to myself, it should just sound like a little bit of an asshole because it's me.
You're being
I'm
a dick.
comparing once again my long-term special friendships to everyone else's, and I do know but it is also on her side. It's like when they are together, they're tight. You know, and I got a couple friendships
when they're
like
together.
that.
You're saying?
Yeah, when you meet up, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we always kind of had that. We were experiencing it, but like me and Justin, like me and so Justin's a friend I've had since middle school. Also, we've grown up, but we've kind of have families and we're separate, and we go through months and maybe a year of not seeing each other.
Yeah.
But as soon as we decide that, you know what, let's hang out. We'll order pizza, let the kids run around. As soon as we hit the door, it's hugs, kisses, and it's like we fucking were there last weekend.
Yeah.
So
that's how we are.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't see each other for a long time.
Yeah,
and
that's really, like you said, it's really difficult to get to that point.
Friends like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying to say that my wife doesn't have that with her friends is I can't say that because I'm not in there. I'm not in that little circle because it's definitely like a girls this way, guys this way.
Right.
So, but to me, I feel like there needs to be signs. There needs to be that physical contact also that you need to hang out with your people. To help,
it's like
help the friendship along.
Proactiveness of
makes it stronger. I wouldn't say
stronger,
that it's like a negative, like
yeah.
if you don't see your friends.
Because I feel like sometimes I reach out to you guys. Hey guys, you guys want to play pool tonight or whatever. Alliance said something about playing paintball,
pool, whatever.
You know, whatever the case.
Hanging
is.
out,
yeah.
So
how about your wife? Does your wife have friends here? Well, I know you guys came from Peru, but
yeah, I mean, not majority of her friends are in Peru, and
Yeah,
same
so that's
here
hard.
though. I don't have like really tight friends here. Well,
how long?
I used to in
so how long
Jersey.
have you been? Well, I guess we're going to use the word here.
so
did you move from Peru to Delaware?
No, he
to
moved
Jersey.
to Jersey.
To Jersey and then moved down.
Yes, I lived in Jersey for 12 years, and then I just moved in 2014. So I got 6 years here.
Okay,
Yeah, so that's not. I mean, it's like I'm saying,
it's
that's
still
only 6
fresh.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still fresh. So
Yeah. I think it's difficult.
I mean, coming back to your answer. Your question. My wife do have more friends than me here. No, I'm serious. I'm not lying. And I'm more social than her. But
is she a Scorpio?
but it's not friend. What?
She a Scorpio? Like, was she born in November or
No,
December?
she's
This guy,
I don't know,
astrological
February,
side.
yeah.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I know. I just
It's a whole nother topic.
that's a whole nother topic. But
So so anyway, she knows more people than me, but she don't hang out with too many people either.
I got you.
Yeah, she's
got
that.
Is she like a stay-at-home mom, or does she have a job?
She got a job. I mean, she's a teacher, but
She works at PS DuPont.
Yeah, shout
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Shout out to the
Shit,
Dolphins.
yo.
That's the school that we
What,
used to go to.
what does she do there?
She's a Spanish teacher.
Spanish teacher. So what is that, like 6th grade, right? 5th, 6th grade?
6 to 9, I think. It's all middle school.
Oh, because it's
right?
middle school now. I
Yeah,
forgot.
yeah, it's middle
Oh,
school.
yeah, I
Converted.
remember.
When
yeah.
When
before-
hold on, 9 is middle school now?
No,
9th
6
grade?
No,
So 8,
it's
I'm sorry,
6 to
8.
6 to 8,
6 to 8,
right?
yeah,
No,
6 to
5th to 8th, Bella.
No, 6 to 8.
Oh,
Yo,
okay.
how did he
6,
fit
7,
all
8.
those kids in that school?
Bro, well, I mean, I guess the demographics change depending on numbers, so I guess they make adjustments with
How did
schools.
they break it down? Because before it was easy. The first floor was all 4th.
I think it's the same thing though.
Second floor was all 5th. 6th, third floor was all 6th. But then where you get
Oh, you're right. You're right.
2 more grades?
Unless they did the
No,
attic.
there's only
No, they
middle
can't.
school now.
The attic.
Yeah, no, but he's saying there's 4 grades.
So where did they start?
No, 3
seven-
grades. 6,
what-
7, and 8. Only 3
Oh,
See, because
yeah, you're
before
right, yeah.
6 was
top floor.
elementary.
It was.
Yeah.
6th
Yeah,
grade used
now
to
it's
be
middle school
elementary.
now,
So
yeah.
now they still have 3 grades.
They moved
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
I guess kids are they're a little bit more advanced than we were.
Oh, God bless them.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's neat. That's neat. So, do you live around that area, or does she commute?
No. She's working at home.
Because I'm only saying that because that's like I lived like 5 blocks from there when I grew up.
Oh, okay.
And when we went there, we were like walking distance and shit. We were walkers.
I used to go there in 5th and 6th grade.
Fucking Alon went there
He
too.
went
there.
We
Yeah,
all
Alon went there. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
I went there too.
bro.
Yeah.
As a
all
kid,
went there,
that was before it was a middle school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Back
a good.
when we were Dolphins. Now they're like Panthers.
Are they Panthers?
Oh,
out
the
there?
PS
Oh, he don't even know. He's
Yeah.
like, yeah, my wife just goes there and
That's
come back
my
home.
wife.
PTA meetings. Well, I think like that helps though, because she's in an environment where there's a constant flow or a lot of people. Like, you know how many teachers are in there? You know what I mean?
Well, they're I don't know. There's like 100 and plus. I mean, counting everybody on the office and all
Yeah.
that. I think they're 100.
And like your office is what, like 5-6 people?
Who, us?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
guys
like-
are working together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's only like fucking like 4 or 5 people, right, in your office.
Yeah.
Yeah. Her,
So you
she's
can't
probably
get
got
out and branch.
Well,
You know,
that's the
it's
other
tougher
thing,
is what
though.
I'm saying.
But as a teacher, like I mean, knowing her, I know she don't go to the lunchroom. I know she's not going. You know what I mean?
Oh.
She's meetings.
She's antisocial.
She's really. I'm probably she's gonna hate me. But,
well, this is exactly what this is for. So our wives can hate us.
But-
okay.
But that says something though. If she's like antisocial and she's still crushing it with making friends,
Yeah. Well, no. I'm
No,
saying.
we're talking
personality.
about other friends outside of work, right?
What's up?
No, she's making friends outside of work.
No. All the
oh,
friends
that's
are
tough to
on.
make.
Oh,
someone
in
more
work?
friends
Yeah, in
outside
work.
of
Really?
But not now. No, I mean.
Well, I mean,
this
now
is
with
the
COVID and all that,
Well,
yeah,
the
but-
second year in this school, so I don't. She has some friends, maybe 2 more. I mean, the other 2 Spanish teacher. But it's not like we went, to their houses.
What? You
and-
got multiple Spanish teachers?
Yeah.
What the
Spanish
fuck? One,
in
too?
Delaware is.
Wow, really?
I think it should be across the world. I mean, across the
They're
list
gonna
of the United
start doing.
States.
Yeah, I think they're gonna start doing it
Spanish is
more.
becoming-
I think it should be like an
second language
actual.
and
It's like a
stuff.
language.
I think
and
it should
stuff
be
now.
like an
I
actual
take that shit
fucking
serious
class,
someday.
Yeah.
like part of your curriculum. Like,
Well, it's becoming now.
yeah, it is, and,
Yeah.
and that's good though.
Well, you know what I think that kind of stuff that get-togethers and stuff like that. That's like a different level. Like I think I've only had my technicians come to my house one time.
like all of them.
Yeah, well, I mean it's only like at that time it was only like 3 of them, and they brought their girlfriends and we had like food and everything. We were watching the Avengers Endgame because like it was like the biggest movie out there, and it
Yeah.
finally came out, and like there was 2 of them that haven't seen it yet. And I was like, all right, let's come over to the house. We put the fucking sound bar on with the subwoofer, and we're gonna watch it the way you should. And they all was like, yeah, I want to go, and I was like, all right, well, you're gonna see how I fucking live.
Yeah. No, it's fun. That's what you're saying. Though. Like, this is your second time at my house
Yes.
as being one of my employees.
Yeah.
So
The other time was when we were all drinking
we're at
and
the-
shit. Was
yeah,
the baby
yeah,
shot.
with
So
the baby
that's
shot.
recent.
that was
Yeah, that was
recent. That's the
recent.
first time he's ever been here.
Yeah.
And no,
Was
and
he
then
at any other
and
functions?
then
I felt like you were at another function though.
no, and then on Monday, was it Monday?
Yeah.
Yeah, Monday. It was the first time I had the whole team together.
Yeah. Well,
Your team.
Yeah,
I was about to say something, but no, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the team. Yeah.
yeah. We got fucked up.
Oh.
I don't know.
Did
Well, yeah,
Tony's
we
low
got-
key starting to become a little bit of a problem drinker here, huh? Pull your fucking card in front of
Oh,
everybody.
why you gotta tell everybody? The cameras are rolling, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
like I see little like nice little Facebook and Instagram photos of
no,
you with
he's
wine,
drinking too. He's drinking too now.
and I'm like,
and he hasn't
okay,
been
he's just
drinking.
enjoying himself.
Yeah.
No, bro. This business makes you drink, and I understand why everybody says it because it's true, and I
It
get
is.
it.
Like, on
I
a-
get
stressful.
on a
daily.
real on a daily.
Like to me, it's like, you know what? By Thursday, Wednesday, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna have me a fucking beer. Friday, and especially like today, like I had a long, busy Friday. I was like, yo, I can't wait to crack that bottle of wine and drink that.
bro. Like at least 3 times a week.
Facts.
At the
Facts.
at least 3. And
Well,
and
a line on this subject. Like you do it, like you get yourself unconscious, like on a daily, bro. Like. It's like I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm more worried about you than Tony. Like this dude,
Yeah.
like I'll release
Honestly,
stress by
everybody
playing
thinks
games.
Everybody thinks that, but honestly, I don't get messed up like that, yo. I don't get like that.
Well, I'm gonna tell you
I
as
ain't gonna lie though. I get fucking high as fuck. Yeah.
Well, see, and that's what.
Well, that's what to the
that's
point
what he's
of
talking about.
unconsciousness.
He's
though.
talking about
I mean,
unconsciousness.
Regardless
No,
of a vice,
you're not conscious.
Thank God it's not fucking
It's not
cocaine or
cocaine.
heroin or
Man, I'd be
something.
like Tony Montana.
You be dead, motherfucker. You not know how much weed you smoke. If you did cocaine the same way you do weed, bro, you'd be fucking
You'll
dead.
be on the floor.
Dead.
Like, yo, have you heard from a line?
Yeah, no. Over there, he's gonna fucking.
We gotta go to your house
Foam
to
in the
find you
mouth
on the
and
fucking
shit.
floor,
Yeah,
bro.
no. Yo, but
be
for real,
easy.
like I be playing
Yo, be
video games with
careful.
you, and I know like around 12:30, I was like, this motherfucker's gonna start conking out, and then you fell asleep on the mic a couple times. I'm like, yo, or you be like sitting there with your thing on home screen on the game. I be sending you messages and inviting you, nothing. I was like, this motherfucker's sleeping right there on the couch.
Yeah.
Nah, honestly, I pass out on the bed, bro.
Do you play on the bed?
Sometimes I do.
So it's kind of just like that point
It's the
of,
same thing.
fucking roll over and you conk out. You don't turn off the lights. You don't take your pants off. You know, that
Nah,
kind
the
of
lights
shit.
are already off.
You're fighting me on these little battles. Nonetheless.
He's just
Nonetheless.
telling you that he is worried about your well-being.
Yes.
Nah, honestly,
And it goes
I'm
back
alright.
to the.
It could be worse. It could be worse.
It's love. I love you and I don't want to fucking. There you go.
No, I appreciate that. It could be worse. I could be like drinking like really heavy shit. Like I could be drinking vodka, or I could be Everclear.
And that's the thing. Like when you smoke, I don't have as much of a worry to be like,
No,
like,
actually-
future problems. But if when we started drinking a little bit more, because I remember at one point you weren't drinking at all. You were just like, I'm just going to smoke. And now you're dabbling and drinking. I just don't want it to fucking,
Turn into something else.
turn
Nah,
into
honestly-
a slippery slope. Because when you get into that point of drinking, that's a fucking problem.
No, it is. But not. Recently, yeah, you're right. I've been smoking a whole lot.
Yeah.
There's a reason why I've been smoking a whole lot is because of my accident, man. Ever since I've been when I accident, it's hard, man. It's fucking hard, yo.
Like when,
Right.
when
Yeah,
you
but
say hard,
It's stress. That's
no,
what it is.
No. Well, all right. So I go into these phases when I'm at work. I can be doing something, and all of a sudden I can be like
What you got,
blanked out, blank out.
PTSD.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. You got PTSD? Is that what
Blank
that is?
out. I blank out, and I do no, and I think about that time, that moment of my accident,
Okay.
and I
All
think
right, so-
about
That's PTSD.
Yeah, it is PTSD. So
Let's
catch Carlos.
Yeah.
yeah, because Carlos don't know what's going
So,
on.
Yeah, but-
is it all right if I say it from what I know and then
No, let him explain.
Yeah.
okay.
You let him
All right.
explain.
The
So
line's very not
Yeah,
good at
but
telling
make,
stories.
make it quick.
all right, so I was working for this company.
Yeah, let's just keep it there.
Yeah, working for this
That's
company.
Yeah.
You fucking asshole.
What?
What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, I was doing deliveries, and one of my deliveries is going to New Jersey, and of course, this happened right when the COVID started. So
Okay.
no one was working. Only essentials people were working. And it was a day when we had that really bad winter. I mean, winter.
No, it was
the
a
windstorm.
Windstorm.
Yeah, the thunderstorm and the windstorm. If I think we had a tornado that day also. I remember I was going down 95 north, going towards New Jersey. I was in the far right of the lane next to the barrier.
I don't think you need to go into deep detail, but continue.
Yeah. Make it quick.
All right, my fault.
Make it quick.
Also, all I can tell you is I was going straight. I saw a Mack truck on the left side. Wind smacked my truck. I drifted to the left, smacked the field truck. I spun around 95, in the middle of 95. It felt like 3 minutes, bro. Like 3 minutes I was spinning around. Like I saw cars
It wasn't 3
dodging me. Like not trying to get hit by me, like dodging me. And it was just like what they said was like when you get in an accident and shit slows down, yo, that is so true.
Yes, that is true.
That
it is
shit
true.
felt like
I've been in a couple accidents, and
that shit felt like forever. Like
and not only that, but that spinning. Like I remember when I was younger and I hydroplaned
Oh,
in my parents' car.
It happened to me too.
And that shit,
That's the scariest
like
shit
it
ever.
is.
the whole momentum of your weight pushing to the side, and then
Not only that, and then you try to try
but at the
to
time
get
just realizing it, you're already like 2 spins in.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And Yeah, then you start kicking into my fucking GTA Gran Turismo counter steer. Counter steer. Apply the brakes slowly.
That shit don't work.
No, actually,
And it slowed me down to a point, but yeah, it was like, whew, whew. I remember it was at night. I remember fucking headlights. I remember road, and then and I saw fucking guardrail, darkness, guardrail, and I was like, oh shit, thank God I didn't really fucking crash, but I just hydroplaned. But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Like as you're spinning, you see those headlights of the car.
Yeah, and just like,
and then you see like trees, and then you see cars again, and you can't do shit.
No,
you're fucking fighting gravity to even keep you in your seat, and then you're like, at your point too, because you needed the jaws of life or whatever they call it to get you out.
Wait,
Yeah.
So your shit was crushed.
So I smacked the barrier, and all of a sudden I woke up.
Fucking airbags, everything went off, right?
No, airbags did not go off. They did not go off. They did
Yeah,
not
one of those
go
like
off.
shitty ass little trucks, like
shitty
those
ass
half.
transits. That was an all-wheel drive. It was only
It's like front wheel drive.
bro. That's the reason why I got in an accident.
No anti-lock brakes.
Nothing.
No fucking airbags.
Nothing. No
That shit, you look
airbags.
inside, you see the frame of the vehicle.
Yeah.
No interior.
They got no interior.
Yep.
That shit was like an aluminum can. That shit,
That's exactly. That shit probably crushed up.
So I was trying to kick the door open. I was stuck inside the van. I was trying to
Freaking out?
I was freaking the fuck out, bro.
were you like pinched? Was like shit in your face?
Yo, I was squished. So the steering wheel was the
that
front
steering
seat.
wheel could have went through your heart, bro.
Yeah, the passenger seat was crushed in. So I was kind of like I couldn't move that well, but I was trying to kick the door open. I couldn't. So the guy called the fire department. They came, they put a blanket over me. They saw the door open.
They put a blanket over
Out of
you?
respect.
like
Oh, 'cause
like
they
you
were
were
cutting
dead.
it.
So they
No,
were-
I don't
so-
respect. People
no.
don't fucking stare and be like, "Oh shit, I know that dude." They try and keep it a little bit.
I don't think.
'Cause you know
I don't think that either, Ricky.
No,
They were trying to rubber
maybe
neck.
because they were
No.
cutting.
They
it
probably
with
thought he was
the
dead.
Yeah, 'cause
So
the
this-
glass and the cut. and
That
stuff like
motherfucker was
that,
dead.
yeah.
They thought he was dead.
Yeah,
Did you pass out?
Nah, but I think they do it out of respect too. I mean, I would figure that because otherwise you're like sitting there hanging out of his fucking
No,
car.
they do.
People
they put-
rubbernecking even stronger. Like, yo,
Explain
what
these people,
the-
man. Like they put the blanket because they use a grinder, either a grinder or the scissors.
Yeah.
So
That's
they,
what he had.
you know,
yeah.
that's why. Please,
Yeah.
please, people. No, don't.
You didn't pass out. You didn't.
I did black out at one point when I was trying to kick the door open. I blacked out because
out of
after
just
that,
emotion.
I mean, it's
emotion,
funny
my
now, but it
adrenaline
probably
was
wasn't funny
pumping.
back then.
Are
Yeah,
you
it was-
claustrophobic or you?
I was yeah.
Yeah, he
Okay.
has
Yep.
to be, and
Yep.
especially not in a car. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
I
was
don't
flipping out.
mind. Yeah.
So they came, ambulance came in, and they put me in a stretcher, and they just took me into Christiana.
Cause you had some broken bones though and shit, right? Like,
No, so everybody told me like, "Yo, dude, I don't know how you made it out alive and that one broke. You should have been like gone."
Yeah,
Like, you
because those
should have
cars
been,
crushed like cans.
I never
They're like-
saw the
Yeah.
full photos of it, so
Yeah, you take pictures?
Yeah, I took pictures. I got pictures. I'll show you after we're done here.
Yeah.
I'll show you.
maybe-
It's pretty crazy. Like it's pretty unreal. Like when you see I saw the actual. So I went to go see the van myself
after.
Right.
after the whole thing, and when seeing it, it's just like, wow, did I actually got alive out of that accident? Like it was just.
So this was so traumatic that you have PTSD when you're at work.
Yeah, so when I'm at work and I go in these phases, I think about the moment when I'm spinning.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm spinning, that's when I think about it.
Well, but you think about when you're driving now, or when you.
Hey,
No,
Well,
it can happen anytime.
Well,
So-
that's what goes back to our conversation. What Enrique brought up, like, yo, he worries about him smoking a lot, or I don't know, moving to the next drug or
Well,
whatever the
no,
case
no,
is.
I know better enough not to move on to the next drug. Like you know, like you
It
say,
hasn't
like
gotten, like-
Sometimes that
no.
shit happens. I mean, I'm not saying you
You at a
will, but
party and
I'm
somebody
all
passes
natural.
you a
Yeah.
bump.
No. I'm all natural. I'm all natural. I
Okay.
won't mess with that
You see you
chemical
freaking
shit.
out there like, yo, here
All
go,
right.
here, take this bump.
Take this bump.
Take this bump. Take all that shit away.
I'm riding the white lightning, baby.
No, but
that was that. What did they call it? That booger sugar.
yeah, that sugar booger.
Sugar booger.
White lines.
But no, like, but for real, but I know you do dabble in it to self medicate for that.
Yeah, it's yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it definitely helps me. It definitely helps me. It just sucks now. I got to do a whole lot more now. But
yeah, that's my thing though. Like you can use it as a crutch, but then once that crutch becomes a part of you, you needing it more, I think that's
you're gonna need real life eventually.
That's concerning,
right?
I'm not no fucking Dr. Phil though. I don't know what to tell you.
I think that's a whole other topic though. I mean, I think that's a whole other topic right there.
What I hear about this and I know about my condition is they said that matter of months it starts to fade away. It'll
going through life.
It'll go through it and stuff like that.
Well, I would say also I think like the effects of the accident, like the ripples after that to the point like, you know, like you lost the job.
Oh yeah.
You know, now you're like somewhere where you're not happy and you're not making as much and blah, blah. You know, all these things I think are other things that magnify it also because you're like, you know, doing whatever your job is, and you're like, fuck, I hate this. Like, why am I here? Because of that thing, and it just like magnifies it even worse. Mm-hmm. So I think you're right. Once again, I'm not Dr. Phil. I ain't got no PhD, or nothing. But I think the same time heals everything.
Yeah,
it just determines how much time.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And I know I sound like a fucking broken record with you all the time, talking about keeping your head up, staying positive, all this kind of bullshit. And you might be looking at it like, oh, is Enrique talking, running off the mouth? But I do really think that shit works though. Like your energy and what you bring to the table affects everything around you and everything like that.
No, I agree with that. And
get it out, say it.
And when you tell me that's like the positive stuff, I do take it. I'm like, I'm
gonna tell you when I say it, I sound like a fucking parrot. I feel like I'm a parrot over and over again, talking like, saying, "Come on, no, motherfucker, you're not taking it as serious." I'm trying to tell you, like, it sounds like some fairy tale bullshit, and sunshines and rainbows, but like, I'm trying to tell you that I really feel like that is something that would benefit you or help you in your whole energy, lifestyle, and all that shit.